Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. So you're homeschooling your own kids. You have a baby and you have a
Mhm.
tutoring business. I mean, come on, you guys. I mean, we want to talk about a full plate here. That's one full plate that you got going on. So, I mean, congratulations to you for getting to that point. And today, you guys are going to get to hear from Sharon Fraser Verputin, who has been with our community for a really long time. She's been in our Insider Secrets Club. Do you remember how long you've been in our Insider Secrets Club for?
It was February of 2019. I was thinking about that this morning.
Wow, so that's almost 3 years practically that you've been in the community and doing it. And what has your experience been like?
It was amazing. I was kind of thinking about when I made that jump into, the 4 figure a month club. And it was very soon after I joined the community.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd been trying to jump my tutoring business for probably a year before that. And it just wasn't going anywhere. So it was when I joined the Insider Secrets Club that everything just clicked
Yeah,
for
at that
me.
point in time, there was only the Insider Secrets Club. There wasn't even the Jumpstart program. Is
Right.
that right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I remember you being a part of like the Reading Interventionist program and all of those things, and it just being very awesome for you. Now, you were also when you started this, you were kind of doing it as a side hustle. You were still working in the school system. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I was working full time in the school system at that time. So just really trying to make this an after school weekend gig and really for summer. I was looking to make summer money, and it picked up so quickly that I was able to back way off and work part time in the school system. And then I was able to take a complete year off after my baby was born. So.
Oh, that is so awesome! And then you were able to begin. Tell us about like when you started getting those clients, and you made that shift of okay, I'm not going to go back to work. Tell us what happened during that shift.
Oh, it's a hard shift to make because when you're in the school system, they call it tenure, but it's not, but you become permanent status and it's always something you can go back to and fall back on. But it was really something where I had made enough money tutoring that I felt like it was possible. And so I just made I made that jump. And
Mm.
it's scary, but you can't move forward unless, without shedding something. And that's where that was for me.
Right, and for you, it was a matter of there's that security. It feels like that false sense of security that comes from having a job. What was your experience in the school system? Did you have a positive experience with the school system that you were at?
Um, yeah. I mean, I'd been at it for a long time. I've been teaching for 28 years.
Hmm.
But when I started tutoring, I really realized that I could make a difference. And when I was
Yeah.
talking to parents, especially at the beginning, I've always known how difficult it is for a teacher to reach all 30 kids at once and to really be that individualized, to do that individualized instruction that we talk about. But with tutoring, I just love it. And
Yeah.
and I like that's where it brought my heart back into teaching again.
Yeah.
So I knew that this was what I needed to do. And I wanted that flexibility for my own children.
Yeah. That's
You
right.
know,
Because you have twins too.
yep, I have twin second graders and I'm able to homeschool them while I do this. And it's like my dream come true to have this time to spend with my family, really.
Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. So you're homeschooling your own kids. You have a baby and you have a
Mhm.
tutoring business. I mean, come on, you guys. I mean, we want to talk about a full plate here. That's one full plate that you got going on. So, I mean, congratulations to you for getting to that point. Was there a point before you joined the Insider Secrets Club where you kind of like wondered if this would even happen for you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I the summer before I had tried to launch like a program that I didn't even know how much I was going to charge for it. And I didn't even get one student that summer before. And so then jumping into it the next year, I was floundering. I didn't know what to market. I didn't know what kind of students. I didn't know who my ideal client was. So yeah, I was kind of ready to kind of throw in the towel and maybe do something else.
Yeah. And it's really easy to come to that decision when you're like, gosh, I feel like this should be so much easier. And then you find out, wait, it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. But then you got some guidance. You're like one of those people that I feel like all you have to do is like give them an idea and like you run with it. I love it. Yeah. I mean, you're just so amazing when it comes to that. You don't sit on things. You are a doer. You are an action taker, and that has led to a lot of the success too. Because a lot of people they can join a program or they can join something, but not actually follow through. And you always had follow through, which is why you're experiencing that success. So where are the students that you have now? Where do most of those students find you?
Oh gosh, I don't even know that it's most of them from one place.
Sure.
I do Facebook Lives. I'm active in a lot of Facebook like parent groups, and I would say a lot of parents find me from there. I do still do tutors.com ads, and so some find me there. You know, I honestly, most of my parents come from the charter schools, and I had a student in a charter school, and they said, "Hey, can you become a vendor so we can use our charter school money for this?" And sure. And it was just as easy as filling out some forms and getting fingerprinted. And so now I'm in their system, and I would say like 2 to 3 students find me per month through that.
Wow.
So I have a homeschool kiddos.
That's fantastic. So you've really been able to like. And I bet like those, if even when you're working with some of those, like you got the charter school students, you got the homeschool students that you have, those parents that are homeschool parents, do you feel like you're able to connect with them because you're also a homeschool parent yourself?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like you know exactly what they're going through.
Yep. all the ups and the downs. And with my twins, I feel like I have my own little science-based reading program because my son has dyslexia and my daughter does not. And so I can see what reading should be like for most kids and then what reading is like if your child is dyslexic. And I have that empathy now for parents also, and I can provide that information coming from a teacher standpoint, knowing what's happening.
Yeah, you got like that teacher/parent like empathy, like both sides of it, so that, it's like, look, you can do everything right and still have a kid who's going to struggle. Like, this is not your fault. Don't blame this on yourself. Not everybody learns at the same rate, the same pace, or all of that kind of stuff. So that really comes far too when you can relate to people. People aren't looking for the expert that knows it all person. I feel like they're looking for somebody who can understand them and their situation and then give them guidance and help them with moving forward. And I find sometimes as teachers, we can come off as kind of know-it-alls. I mean, honestly, like we don't really communicate. We weren't ever taught really how to be empathetic. When we had those, nobody taught us how to have like a parent conference, a parent teacher conference. There was no class for that. Right. And like I sat on the other side of the table as a parent, I was just like, whoa, is that what we sound like? Like, holy cow. It like blew my mind away. So the fact that you're able to keep that empathy because of what you've been through, I think that makes a huge difference. Now we have a bunch of jump starters. They're finishing up this week. This is their last week. It always goes by so fast. I can't believe it. But this is their last week, and some of them are going to now join on in to the Insider Secrets Club. And some of them are on the fence. They're like, I don't know. I feel like my head is ready to explode. I feel like I've got enough information. For those people that are like, I don't know if I should join Insiders, what would you say to them?
Oh, it's absolutely worth it. The community of tutors that you're just in this group of people who are all learning like you and doing the same thing as you are doing. This is a really different business that we're doing. With our clients are actually the children, but then we're marketing to their parents. And that's such a unique thing for us as tutors. And that's what I found being in the Insider Secrets Club that's different from another business coaching program.
Right.
This is really specific to what we're doing. And I feel like every time I listen in and join a Zoom call, I get something, even if it's a Q&A and somebody else is asking all the questions and I'm just listening. I always get something.
Awesome. Yay. Well, congratulations for making it into the 4-figure club. You've been in the 4-figure club for a while now. So now you actually get the recognition for being in the 4-figure club. Woo!
Thank you.
Awesome.